It's just funny. I like it a lot.
You like Little Dicky? You a fan of the Little D?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a fan of the Little D. I'll take it. You know, however I can get it, I guess.
Welcome back to another feature garage vlog. Today we're heading to Disco's house to work on the red car. So if you're new to the channel, you don't know what the red car is, I'll put a link in the description for the video interview that we did with Disco on his red car. It's a purpose-built race car, but yeah, it's a LEMONS car, so it's also kind of a silly car. It's a very good car. It was until him and his team had a catastrophic engine failure at the last endurance race. So he's since put together another V16 engine. He's put it in there, and we've just got a lot of loose ends to tidy up. So right now the goal is to finish up the car so we can go to the next Wiregrass event. That's in Dothan, Alabama. If any of you are somewhat local to that and you want to meet us or just hang out sometime, the goal is to be at the next Dothan Wiregrass SCCA region autocross event in the red car. So yeah, so that's the goal. Roundabouts don't work very well in Florida.
And we're here. And there's an engine in this car. It's been, how long has it been? When did this thing blow up?
September?
Oh God. Yeah, a long time.
Jeez. Yeah. It went poof, and I shoved it in a corner in timeout.
Well, we've done work to it since then, but
yeah, you're right.
I mean, I think if you're new to the channel, you'd have to go back and look at some of those older videos. But we did clean up. If any of you know what we're looking at here, on the EF chassis Hondas, there's going to be a fuse box there, and just wires everywhere over here.
Big set of connections in this general
Yeah,
area.
connectors, all kinds of stuff. So basically we took all of that and made it go away. It's still there, but you can't see it. Actually, the fuse is up under the, well, there's no dashboard. It's behind the firewall. Yeah, and then we actually ran all the wires that go to the front for the headlights and everything underneath this fender. So, not literally, like if you take the fender off, you still can't see. It's actually in there, protected in the chassis, in the body, in the thing. So yeah, lots of little things need to happen to get this car back together, so we can go to Wiregrass next month.
Wiregrass, and then hopefully some firm stuff.
Ooh, taking it to the firm.
You know, they have something going on the 22nd of this month. And I
Oh God.
wonder if I could, but I don't want to go to the firm 4 hours away and not having at least shook this down at Wiregrass or Mannheim. Or
sure, and plus that'll just that'll make it really, really stressful because you're gonna bust balls to make that happen by the 22nd.
Yeah, I don't want to bust them. They're old. They don't like busting on.
No.
So yeah, they're delicate.
Yeah, no more BDSM days.
Yeah, no, not 18 anymore.
The EK center console and the.
Yeah, I saw it on the interwebs once.
Oh yeah.
So I was thinking about doing that just to nice the car up just a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have to be nice because it's still my shit box.
It's not. That's all right. Well, you heard it here, folks. Apparently, this is a shit box.
It's my shit box.
But this, no, this is not. This is
Dude,
this is
nice.
a race car.
Don't be cracking on this. This is a nice car.
This is a real race car.
PVC pipe cutter from Home Depot. It does a beautiful job. It doesn't look like you'd shoot it off. It's good. It's good.
So if you want to sponsor us, Home Depot.
Or we can do home circumcisions.
Oh.
We can do that.
Yep. Home Depot.
Yeah. There we go. It's time to slide in the half shaft next. There she goes. Pull away. Come on. Pull this back. So I always torque my axle nuts.
I don't.
Right.
On
Well,
Hondas.
I think most people don't.
No.
There's a reason for it. Your bearing is not a one-piece bearing. By bearing, I mean the wheel bearing that's in the hub. The hub gets sandwiched between the back of the axle and the nut. So that all needs to be compressed to a certain torque setting so that your bearing has a proper preload on it. Preload means the bearing's gonna ride perfectly symmetrical, just like it's supposed to do. If you're not torquing this, or you're just going 18 ugga-uggas with your gun like Lucas does, you're putting wear on the bearing that doesn't need to be there, so you're gonna end up with loud wheel bearings. So what I do is I compress it with the gun, I back it off until it spins some, and now come back with the gun. What was the torque spec I forgot already?
134, man.
Okay, 134.
Come on.
So you set your torque wrench. That just freaked out because it's not a mechanical torque wrench and I'm dumb. This is why you buy mechanical torque wrenches. You set your torque wrench to the 134 foot-pounds. Right there. And you take your screwdriver, you put it in the veins of your rotor. Instead of all you guys that put somebody in the car when you torque it, put on the brake, yo. You just do that.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's how it goes down. I mean, I've heard it. I don't do it. And then you just torque it to the proper spec. When your torque wrench goes beep and buzz, because everybody has a snap-on beeper torque wrench that only works if you put lithium batteries in it, not regular Duracells. And now you're torqued to spec, and you don't have to worry about wearing out wheel bearings.
Because you want to get the right amount of pressure on that bearing. Too little, then the bearing, the balls or whatever, just going to chatter around against the races, and then too much, obviously, you're just going to wear prematurely.
You really don't want your balls to chatter around.
You don't want your balls slapping around.
If they're just chattering around in there and touching each other, then it's bad for business. And then, of course, you should stake your nut so that it can't back itself off. I don't stake mine because race car, this is gonna have to get serviced. That's also, I don't put cotter pins down here, which everybody's gonna say, oh man, you should. But when I'm on track and I have a wheel bearing fail or an axle fail, I wanna be able to do it in a hurry.
Sure.
So these are things that get checked every single time I go race. This torque spec will get checked. These will get checked to make sure they're tight. Whatever. Everybody hates doing the bitch pin. The bitch pin is the pin that holds the shift linkage. See this pin? It's a roll pin. Holds the shift linkage to the transmission selector. It's the rod that comes out of the back of the transmission. Everybody complains about it, right? Yeah, because you can't get enough swing underneath the car. It's hard to get the thing out. So what I did was I went to Home Depot and I bought the cheapest palm hammer that Home Depot sells.
Nice.
What this guy's job is say you're building a dock.
Dude, Home Depot sponsor us.
Say you're building a dock and you need to put a nail in someplace that's underneath and around the corner. You drop the nail into your palm hammer and you reach around a corner. Reach around. And then as soon as you press, this little anvil just goes to town. And it runs the nail in.
Nice.
So when I remove a bitch pin or a shift linkage pin, I get my 12mm bolt that was for holding the AC compressor on a car. Because it's got this nice taper, you can sit your pin right in the taper, so you don't have to worry about holding it steady. So what I'm gonna do is show you how it works. So you can take your bitch pin and set it in your slot, which is magnetic, by the way, to hold your nail.
Nice.
Yeah, and then once you press, it's gonna get loud.
Well, that is amazing.
You see how it's in there?
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's rad. So, it basically just hammers for you. Pop, pop, pop. If I put my finger on, I'd probably break the tip of my finger off.
So don't touch it.
Okay, so this tool was like $34 at Home Depot.
Home Depot sponsor us.
You know, this has been an idea of mine since I got into Hondas, and I said, I'm not gonna spend $35 on a tool when I can swing a hammer.
Why does everybody talk like that in Hondas, like when it's not
It's how I think they all talk. I think it's how I sound on the video, by the way.
It is.
Yeah.
That's what you sound like.
Okay.
So
hands out of the way.
Right. Oh my God.
Now you wanna see it come out?
Yeah.
You wanna see it come out?
Do it.
Ready? Oh. I didn't have to swing a hammer.
Dude.
I didn't have to get upset.
Thank you, Home Depot.
You know.
Home Depot is God now. Home Depot is church.
It's $35 and a bolt that comes with your Honda. You know, why wouldn't you do this? Ready?
Sounds cool.
There it is. We got it seated into place. And now just...
That's cool.
Isn't that the greatest way to put a bitch pin in?
It really is. Okay, that's it for this vlog. No, I'm not high. I have allergies. Stay tuned for more videos on the green car and the red car. Also, if you haven't been to the website lately, check it out, featuregarage.com. Zach actually just did an article on a good friend of ours. His name is Casey Hawkins, his Nissan 240SX that has more glitter on it than a stripper's asshole. So check it out. It's a super, super cool car, super cool article. And if you have something that you want us to write about and take pictures of, send us an email either at lucas@featuredgarage.com or zach at featuredgarage.com or the guys at featuredgarage.com. Anyway, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all that fun stuff, and stay tuned for more. Until next time.
Did I tell you I stripped once when I was younger?
No.
Yep. Yep, I earned $2. Yeah. $2. It was really good. It's pretty amazing.
Okay.
We're gonna just stack that underneath that other one.
Okay.